Today we are doing a transmission service on the YZ250. This one's a 2013, but I believe they're pretty much all identical from 99 to current. So I'll show you what to do step by step, and one key thing to watch for when you're doing the oil level check. So hang tight, let me get the camera set up and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so when you have your bike all set up, I'm just have mine leaning against the wall at the moment. Here is your transmission drain bolt here. So this is a 12 mil socket. And when you put these on, you don't need to crank them so tight like that. I just bought this bike a little while ago, so this is the first service. So just take out the drain plug, and there is a little squish washer, compression washer in there. Just make sure it doesn't fall in. And that fluid looks fantastic, actually. But it does look like, oh, there's the crush washer right there. So we'll let that oil drain out, and I'll show you the refill process. Very straightforward and simple. All right, so what we're going to do, just put the drain bolt back in after all the oil has come out. I'm trying to do this one-handed here, bear with me. So on the YZ250, it calls for a 14 foot-pounds on this bolt when it is dry, but I just give it a little snug up by hand, one hand. You don't want to over tighten these. You're supposed to put a new crush washer on there, but I didn't have one, so this will have to do for now. Anyways, hang tight and we'll be right back when we start to refill the transmission. Okay guys, so once you've got all your oil drained and your drain bolt put back in, it's torqued up and everything, new crush washer, just take off your cap here. This is where you fill it up. Make sure there's a little O-ring on there. Make sure that O-ring is attached. And the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that on the side of the motor case, 750 cubic centimeters. So that is how much oil this chain case here, this transmission takes. So what I do is I measure out exactly what we need for that, and then we're just going to add it in. So a lot of people, they follow the instructions put out by the manual, and the procedure is very confusing for some people, and it takes a long time as well. And what happens is most people don't put enough transmission fluid in their bikes, and then what happens is the Kickstarter gear will end up running dry, and it will make one hell of a noise. Quick little story, I picked up a 08 Honda 450 for next to nothing because the bike would run fine and sound great for the first 2 minutes of idle, but then anything after that, it would just start grinding like crazy. And the guy thought the bottom end was out of it. So I picked it up cheap, and then first thing I did is check the level on the transmission, and noticed that it was not even anywhere close to where it needed to be. So it cost me a liter of oil and a little bit of my time, and I got a lot of good years out of that bike. So we'll just finish off filling this up, and then after we get our 750 milliliters in here, then we'll put the fill cap back on. Be right back. So all the oil's in, so we're just going to put our cap back on, making sure that O-ring is Haha, nice. There we go. A little bit of a stubborn one. All right, just don't have to put these too tight, just hand snug, and that's lots. No need to put a wrench on there to tighten it up. That's not going anywhere. All right, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit a share, like, and subscribe, and then we'll keep trying to bring you content on all kinds of different things. Thanks.